All right, so we're going to keep it real here and real no edits here. This is kind of a live recording because I just got my hands on the Pro Grip set for the Nintendo Switch 2 by MystiForge. Look, here's the deal. I love my Switch 2, but the problem is on its own, I find it very difficult to play it in handheld mode for an extended period of time because of the ergonomics of it. It's larger and it's flat. And so I've tried all kinds of grips. I've really kind of up to this point settled upon the Savage Raven Neo grip, which is great, but I still wanted something more. We're going to do this together. This is the very first time that I'm opening this up and we're going to try it out. These are only grips and they came in at $17.99 on Amazon. I kind of periodically go to the site, and Amazon that is, and check it out and see what's new. And this popped up as something new. And I was like, I'm going to try those because honestly, I don't need protection on the back of my Switch. This looks to be the instruction manual. So we are going to take a look at this because I need to understand how these go on. It looks like they slide on, you press the lock button, and that's all there is to it. I'm going to keep that handy here. And then let's go ahead and pull these guys out and we'll take a look at them up close in a moment here together. I'll set that aside. Feels lightweight. Looks like there is a sticker here. So I presume there's some kind of a rubberized, hopefully that's not a sticky material. I'm going to peel that back. Actually, there's nothing there. I thought there was going to be like a sticky material there or something. I'm not sure whether that is there, to be honest with you. Because it seems like you're not going to really need to protect this from being scratched or anything. So go figure. But nonetheless, we took that off and you can see what that looks like on the inside. It's all smooth. Doesn't feel like anything is scratchy there. This feels nice. That's like a TPU material. And you can see that it has a little bit of a texture to it. They're labeled left and right. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to take the right Joy-Con off. And this one is labeled right. So we're just going to slide this presumably down, I think, like this. Yeah, just like that. Okay. And then we press this in, is my understanding. That's it. That was super easy. That feels pretty darn good too. Let's click that on. And there's that. Let's go ahead and pull the other one off. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So this just slides in place like that. And you can see that little mechanism right here. I'm going to pull it in close so you can see. This is how that works. So you press that in and then push it all the way down and it comes back and it kind of locks itself in place. That doesn't feel rough or anything, so I'm not really concerned about it creating issues. And I can tell you right off of the bat, this feels really good in the hand. Again, I'm going to say it like I've said in my other videos before. This is kind of like buying a pillow or buying a bed. What's comfortable for me might not be comfortable for you, but check that out. That is more of a pronounced grip than, let's say, the trigger, not the trigger grips, but the thinnest grip on the Savage Raven case that I've been using. But that's really nice. And if you're not looking for added protection, this could be the one for you. I'm going to give it a go for a few days and see how I feel about it. But this seems rather nice. Now, I'm not a big fan of doing the shake test. I know a bunch of you guys out there are going to ask, does it break off? I hate doing this. I mean, you can see right there that it is flexing and it is flexing there. I'm not going to shake it. I never do that on my own. And I don't want to break my Switch either because I pay for these things with my own money and I'm not a fan of doing that. But it doesn't seem like it's going to break off or anything like that, although you do get some flex, so be aware of that. But I can tell you this feels pretty darn comfortable. One other thing I'll mention about this style of grip that's a big benefit is it docks fine, so you don't have to worry about docking this with your Nintendo Switch 2. And you can remove the Joy-Cons, so they come off just like this. You can use them as the mice, with that added grip. You can reattach them. And so you do get a lot of flexibility in that regard. Of course, you're not going to have any coverage back here. So if you're looking for protection there, this is maybe not the case or the solution for you, because it really is just grips. But this is personally what I was looking for. So we'll see how it stands up after a few more hours of use. By the way, I have the Neo grip and frame, and I was using the trigger grips. So if we want to kind of compare how those grips are going to look side by side, actually, let me just take one of them off. This is kind of like the middle size, right? And this is the left one, right? I mean, it's not really a good, fair example, I don't think. Actually, this is the left side right here. Video throws me off. So you can kind of see it's similar. It doesn't have a trigger grip to it up here, but the difference is that the Neo grip, this is plastic. So you can hear that off camera, and I don't find it to be uncomfortable or anything, but it's plastic, whereas this is TPU. It's more of a rubberized material, so it feels a little bit more comfortable in the hand, and I do like that. So tell you what, let me pause the camera for just a minute here. I'm going to get my other case that I could not use with my Neo grip unless I was using the smaller grips, which are not these, and I want to see if it fits inside of that case, and then we'll wrap it up. So we're going to roll two different cases. This is probably one of the slimmer cases on the market. It is the Nintendo Switch 2 case by Power A. Picked mine up at Walmart. And we'll see if it fits inside of this case. It does not fit, so that is not going to work inside of this case. Actually, now that I say that, maybe it will. Actually, it does sort of work. I'm not going to force it. You can see right there. So I'm going to say it's a no-go on this guy, but what I think is going to work is this one, the EDC case by Savage Raven. So this one's a little bit bigger. It kind of is, you know, my next best one compared to the Tom Talk, because it's really plush on the inside. I absolutely love this one, and I almost guarantee you this one is going to work. At least I would think so. Let's go ahead and see. And I'm wrong. I am surprised. I really thought that this was going to work. And unfortunately, that is not going to work either with this case. So that's a shame. But while we are trying cases, actually, wait a minute, hold up. Maybe you can get it to work. Hold on. Yeah, you can get it to work. I'm not a fan of how that sits in the case. If you want to make it work, you can. But you can see how it's sitting in there. I'm really not a fan of that because it's not really in there how it's supposed to be. But I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and pull another case in view. And we'll wrap it with this. This is the SF Bags City Slicker. If this fits, I'll be super stoked. And it might have a little bit of resistance because of those rubberized grips. Guess what? It fits. So it is going to work with the City Slicker case. You do get a little bit of resistance popping it in and out of the case because of those rubberized grips on the backside. But you still have room in here. I mean, take a look. It's not overly snug, and you tug on that and out it comes, although you are going to feel that resistance because of this rubber material going against fabric. So stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys pick this up. I'll link to it in the description down below. Like I said, I picked mine up on Amazon, but so far I'm a fan. This is nice. And we'll see how it goes after hours of usage, and I'll come back either in the comments or if you want a follow-up video, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.